open this on the Is it off yet? Or I can copy it?
Yeah, sure the button is already off.
Or- Back copy link first.
Oh,
right?
right.
Oh, but I'm about people heard it. Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna have to do it off there.
To yourself. Here,
Oh,
go to your email. Email it to yourself, then I'll get it here and copy and paste it.
the network is not moving very fast today. No,
They have to be 3 weeks from home, even if it's a phone call to one.
okay.
The party's always, I only relax.
Well, I could let them know when I heard.
Please.
Okay.
Somebody has, they have to be told what's happening, because otherwise, if you just part, I'll wait as long as it takes, but the party needs to know that right now, please.
All right.
Mhm.
How do I get that back?
Do you think work the Zoom back?
Hmm.
Yes. That's fine. You can put the, mic. No, you can speak. It's live.
Hi, Mr. Richards.
Hello.
Hi, just give us a moment. We're just having, the network is moving slow today.
Yes, we've been having issues with email over here as well.
Yeah, so just give me 2 more moments, please. Thank you.
Just send an email.
You got it? Good day, Mr. Richards.
Yeah, how you doing?
Hey, thank you. But yeah, you can still start.
Yeah, it's just started.
Okay, Mr. King, we can see you. Can you just say that you can hear me? Okay.
Hi, Gina, can you hear me?
I could hear somebody asking if they could be heard. Yes.
Yeah, thanks, Alan.
Yes. And so Connor, can you hear me? I'm sorry, Miss Oswood.
Yes, I can hear you.
Read the heading out, please.
Friday, the 10th day of September 2021, called via Zoom at 12:42 a.m. before the Honorable Justice Sybil Williams, Criminal Jurisdiction 2019, number 1. The Queen versus Adam King, Mr. Charles Richardson for King, Adam Richards for the Crown.
Thank you very much, Ms. Oswood. Apologies to everyone. We are very frustrated on this side for whatever the issues are. We're having network issues and it's driving everyone crazy, and myself very much included. I know that I pulled you, Mr. Richardson, out of an ongoing trial. So I want to be quick about this, but I'm concerned about our pending 20th of September trial date in light of some information that I received internally that the ongoing trial is likely to go past the 20th of September.
No, we paused that trial this morning. That trial won't recommence now until the 29th of November.
29th of November.
Yes,
Okay, so there's no reason why we can't proceed on the 20th, is that correct?
that's correct.
All right, great. So I can just confirm the trial date and that brings that to a close. Is that
Yeah.
their position?
That's fair, yeah.
I'm sorry, my lady, can I just say something? I believe that we can manage to do the trial on schedule, subject obviously to other circumstances beyond any of our control and exactly how they develop. But I do have to report that we learned yesterday that one of the witnesses, which is Sergeant Henry, Rohan Henry, has been put on bereavement leave. Now, he was actually due to be on leave anywhere until the 19th of this month, and the date had been set on the basis that he would be back and available to appear in the trial starting on the 20th. But unfortunately, he's now on leave till the 23rd. So I would anticipate that we might be able to call him on the 23rd or potentially the 24th. But subject to that issue,
We're not going to sit on the 24th. I have some priority matters on the 24th. I really wanted us to start on the 20th and finish by the 23rd. I know
Right.
anything can happen with the trial, but I suppose I'll wait to see where we are because the Supreme Court trial, a jury trial should obviously take precedent, but let me just stick with the good news. Apart from any issue arising with Sergeant Henry, everything else is in line for us to start on the 20th.
we're actually better off than we thought we were, because your ladyship may recall there was an issue with the availability of Sergeant Saints as well, but
Yes.
that issue has evaporated. So the only problem of which we are aware and we're confident the only problem is Sergeant Henry.
Remind me, is Sergeant Henry one of the officers you wanted to cross-examine, Mr.?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
He's probably the single most important witness in the case,
okay.
actually. I'm sorry, Ms. Sophonis is just trying to tell me something. Can I just take one moment, my lady,
Yes.
and I'll be right.
Yes, thank you. Ms. Oswood? Ms. Oswood? I could have lost her.
So, my lady, one thing I should probably flag is, sorry, my phone is now ringing. One thing that I should probably flag is that obviously under the present circumstances, there is the potential at relatively short notice for witnesses to become unavailable. As long as they're on island and not deathly sick, it is always possible to use a video link if the court can accommodate it. And I know that has been done a few times before, but I just wanted to raise that possibility because the Crown is very much in favor of it if it can be used to secure the progress of the trial. And I just want to float it so that the court's aware, and also so Mr. Richardson is aware in case he takes any particular position in relation to it. I don't go so far as to make a specific request for a specific witness at this time, but I'm just saying that certainly if we do get into that sort of area of difficulty, the Crown's view
Well, I
would
mean,
be-
we have to look at what the reality is in these COVID times anyway. There are clearly spikes in the numbers for positive cases. I would have to address my mind to what happens as it's entirely probable that a member of the jury or a witness or counsel or the judge, whoever it may be, but if there's reason for concern that's related to COVID-19, these are, at least for me, uncharted territory, uncharted waters. I would like for us to have an open mind from the outset as to any reasonable and fair alternative when it comes to the taking of evidence or the remote presence of any particular person. Mr. Richardson?
Yes.
I'll keep it under advisement.
Yeah, okay. Do we need to have any kind of mention whatsoever before we start? Or can we start and with a view that, we're just gonna get right into it on the 20th?
Yeah, I think we can,
Tell the
milady. I
jury,
mean,
get to an opening speech and just get right through it and try and finish up without unnecessary delay.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I have a list of your witnesses in the order that you're gonna call them, Mr. Richards?
I believe you do, but if you don't, I'll get it sent this afternoon,
Thank you.
milady.
I might. I have to say, I haven't opened up that file for a little bit. I'd have to remind myself. I did look at it quite closely at one point.
In fact, I seem to recall, and I say this with respect, of course, that your ladyship told us which witnesses you expected to hear from, and we said, yes, that's right.
I see. Okay, good. Well, then it's in my notes somewhere.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. Mr. King, I will commend you for insisting on being present in the court precincts. I was made to understand that you did not want to risk breaching any expectation of the court to be present, and I do note your presence. Thank you. All right. Okay, so we'll see you on the 20th.
Already.
Thank you, milady.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Ms. Oswald, am I leaving this session, or is the Brown matter going to now come into this session?
I would have to speak to Avita. I'm not sure what Zoom. Let me just find out from Avita.
Well,
Let me
it's
check
now
the
10 to
calendar.
12. I'm concerned because it's 10 to 1. Sorry, I'm concerned the matter was fixed for 12:15. What do the parties think is happening?
I would have to check with Avita because, like I said, I had no notice.
Can we look at this quickly and then can we speak about it internally? I'm just going to press mute.
Sure.
And yes, Mr. Richards. maybe
Oh, milady, I've got a separate invite for the Brown matter.
on a separate Zoom number?
Yes, different
Okay.
number.
All right, good. Well, then we'll exit this and we'll go into that.
Thank you.